Hello there, everybody. This is Alex from Hardcore Guides with my guide for Uncharted 2, Among Thieves on Crushing Difficulty. Today we're doing Chapter 26 entitled Tree of Life. This is it. This is the final boss fight. Technically speaking, it's pretty much the only boss fight, really, but yeah. It's Lazarevich. I don't really have any sort of good advice I can give you, besides mostly just run across the trees that he can't... If he can't shoot you... Oh my god, I've done this so many times. Are you fucking kidding me? Did I not edit these videos at all? My god, dude. That's the third video in a row I didn't edit. Are you kidding me? No, I edited it. It's just like I missed... Oh, I'm so sorry. Whatever, it doesn't matter. It's fine. The point is that just make sure you're away from his line of sight, I guess. He's got a shotgun. He can't really shoot you from that far. And as annoying as it is, you're going to have to kind of like pay attention where you're running to, or at least just know where places are to jump to. And like I said, stick like on top of like the trees and stuff, like things like this, like when the environment just kind of goes up. And if he's in the general vicinity of a Chintamani thingy sap, then he's pretty much just free shot right there. Takes about 3 shots to knock him into the next phase. Yeah, I remember like back then, I used to defend this boss fight saying that it was not that bad. At least it was even a boss fight to begin with. And I still kind of do defend it, only because of the fact that it's more of a boss fight than Navarro was, I guess. So there's that. It's not exactly perfect, but it does do what it needs to do. And here's me about to die again. Hopefully I don't die this time, but I got lucky, and that should be it, I think. No, I think we have maybe one more phase to go. And the good news is, if you get grabbed, that's not all that bad either, because if he throws you across the way, I mean... Yeah. Also, I think if he blows up the Chintamani sap himself, I don't think it damages him. But I could be wrong. Essentially, all I have to do is just keep running around, blind fire this stuff or whatever. And every once in a while, just run in the middle. But stay away from the fire, of course. It's pretty easy. You know, it's just a learning thing. It takes a bit, but I don't have any really good advice for it, to be honest. It just exists. We're just beating Lazarevich. Let me guess, I didn't edit out the part I died here either? Maybe. It looks fine so far. I don't know. This part was pretty scary, because I'm like, oh, I don't want to die, because I died once before. I'm like, I don't want to die again. I got lucky there, for sure, no doubt. I really did pull off a Nathan Drake, didn't I? Yeah, I'd say so. Alright. And that, I think, is pretty much it. No, wait, we still have the Guardian doofus. We still have one more thing to take out. The real final boss of the entire game. Yeah, we all thought it was Lazarevich, but no, it's just this... It's this bitch. He's a true final boss, just hiding behind. He's a secret ultimate boss, there you go. Alright, and that's pretty... Yeah, once you do that, you're pretty much done. There's nothing else to do. And there you go. That is Uncharted 2. Among Thieves. The remastered one, yes, but... still Uncharted 2. Final thoughts. And any new guides afterward. So, let's go ahead and give you guys the update and give you guys the rundown. Alright, difficulty-wise. On the scale of median of all the other games, Uncharted 2 is not... It has its moments where it's like, okay, this is a challenge, but it's never to the point where it's like, oh my gosh, this is super hard. I want to say 2 or 3 out of 10. That's the maximum difficulty I'm going to give it. Either a 2 out of 10 or a 3 out of 10. because nothing is really even necessarily that hard. There are sections in the game that are like, okay, wow, that one's a pain in the ass, but it's never to the point where it's like, wow, they really want me dead. And besides, sometimes you can just kind of go into stealth and solve a lot of issues that way. And, good guns help out. Specific cover. It's Uncharted 1, but on a lesser scale of difficulty, to be fair. With improved, graphics and improved gameplay, all that stuff. So it made it a lot less difficult to play because it wasn't nearly as clunky as Uncharted 1 was. Now, for the main stuff that I think everybody's here to see. What's next? Well, I took a poll a while ago. I was like, what do you guys want to see first? Would you want to see DMC4 or would you want to see God of War 4? DMC4 won the poll. People want to see me do some DMC4. I'm going to be doing DMC4 Special Edition Dante Must Die mode next. Why DMC4 and not the first one? Because the first one's annoying. But and I don't really know much about... I'm not really that good at 3 yet, so... And, 2 exists. I'm doing 4 because it's my favorite. I'm a 4 guy. I know, but I like my 4s. So we're gonna be doing some DMC4. After DMC4, I might take a small break, maybe, depends on how things go, or I might jump right into it, who knows. I plan on doing Ninja Gaiden Sigma Master Ninja Mode Re-Guide. I'm gonna do I can't really say an advanced guide. It's more of like I'm just kind of redoing the guide and giving it like an updated, thing. Because I did do the Hardcore and Marathon, stream marathon over on Turd Monkey's channel, because that's where I stream at. And Ninja Gaiden Sigma was one of those games, and I noticed that I was doing a lot better than I did back then. I was watching a lot of my guide videos to help me out with certain things. I'm like, wow, that's wrong. That doesn't work. That's stupid. So we're going to be changing that up and hopefully making an updated guide. If I do an updated guide of any guide on this channel whatsoever, I will leave the old guide up. I might even write down old on the playlist itself so that way people don't get confused. But I will leave it up for the fact of just, entertainment purposes. If people want to watch it for fun, it's there. But do bear in mind that my original Ninja Gaiden Sigma guide was mainly done in sort of kind of a rushed way. I wanted to prove that I can do it. I had people barking up my ass about doing it, and so I eventually just caved in and did it. So it wasn't really exactly the most professional or even really the most well done. And I plan on hopefully coming back and fixing that error and making a better guide. And then after that, I might take, I don't know how long of a break it might be, but I do plan on doing God of War 4 right after. So we have 3 games coming up in the next lineup of things that I really want to do. For sure that I want to do. Okay, actually, God of War 4, though. People did vote for it. It didn't win. But I will give myself the benefit of the doubt and say that I don't technically have to do God of War 4. I would like to do God of War 4, but since it didn't really win the poll, I don't really have to do it. But I will consider doing it. I'm like 75% sure I want to do it. And if there's ever anything like that, conflicts with that later on in the future, I'll let you guys know, and then we can kind of figure out what to do with that. But this is Gen 3 of Hardcore and the Impossible, right? So if I don't do God of War 4, I'm kind of letting myself down at that point. I have beaten God of War 4 on Give Me God of War before. How many times can I say 4? God damn. I have done that before, but that was back in my God of War marathon all the way back in like 2019 or whatever it was. So when I streamed the God of Wars, and I started God of War 4 for the first time and beat it on a stream, and it was awful. But I do know how to do things. I know a bit more about God of War 4 now, thanks to the 22 Luke guy, because he was just like, yeah, just go out of your way to grind. Like, after that really bad part, just go out of your way to go grind some stuff. Do some extra side quest missions. Don't worry, no one just main quest stuff, because that's what I was doing when I first played it. I was doing main quest stuff, and that's why I kind of failed or had such a harder time. So I want to I want to do things that I've learned now and incorporate that into an actual guide itself. And then after God of War 4, I have no clue. I may take another long break after, who knows. It's possible. But either way, I'm really excited to do DMC4. I've been waiting for this for a while. I'm so excited for DMC4 right now. So, yeah, with that being said, I may or may not start DMC4 right after Uncharted 2 is finished. I may take like a day break or so, who knows. I may even record gameplay for tomorrow because I have... Because this video right now is being uploaded, the video right now, I think, is being uploaded on Thursday for you guys, possibly. But I'm recording this commentary as of February 21st. So, I'm way back in time, and I'm just getting these things done. And I need to let my eyeballs rest, man, because they are hurting. Uncharted 2 fudged up my eyeballs watching all this stuff. So, either way, Uncharted 2 is still a fantastic game. I gotta give it... I'm thinking about giving it a 3 out of 10, but I'm gonna go check the other guides and compare it to those instead, and then decide whether it's a 2 or a 3 out of 10 on difficulty scale. So, yeah, with that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you all for my next guide, which should be Devil May Cry 4 Special Edition. Dante Must Die mode. Difficulty, yeah. Alright, take care, everybody.